Kendra, I wanted to thank you for coming in today. You were absent the day that I came into your class and gave a presentation on bullying, so I just wanted you to come in so I could give you the same presentation. There's a few different types of forms of bullying. One of them is psychological intimidation. People give threats. They might take your things or break your things. Another is social aggression. These are when people ignore or exclude you from events. And there's verbal aggression. People are making fun of you, calling you names. And there's physical bullying that you've seen people fighting, or racial bullying, religious bullying because of someone's race or ethnicity. Sexual bullying, or even cyberbullying. There's a difference though between teasing and bullying. The difference has to do with the relationship that occurs. With teasing, there's a relationship. So if I'm teasing you, the minute that you feel hurt by it, I'm going to stop because I feel badly about the teasing and that I've hurt your feelings. With bullying though, I don't feel badly. My intent is to hurt you. My intent is to embarrass you or belittle you, so I continue once you get hurt. Additionally, with bullying, it occurs over time and it is persistent and keeps occurring. But teasing, then it just happens every once in a while. I joke around with you. Sometimes you might notice with girls, there's what we call a queen bee, and she's usually a pretty girl who's very popular and people like her. She's often academically successful, but she's also spreading gossip and spreading rumors and writing notes, and maybe she'll even write a note to a boy and sign another girl's name to it. She doesn't just target girls outside of her own group, she targets girls within her own group as well. No one's really out of her reach. She targets everyone. Her goal with it is to hurt other people because it makes her feel better about herself. And the purpose is to lower the victim's self-esteem. Now there's several solutions when you come across a bully. You can look the person in the eye, use a calm voice and tell them to stop. And if they continue, then you look them in the eye, use a calm voice and tell them to stop. And if they continue, walk away, find a trusted adult and report it. But sometimes with adults, we get really busy and maybe we don't take care of something we should have taken care of. So if you find that the trusted adult that you reported it to hasn't done anything, go tell another trusted adult. Now, the power to stop bullying really stands with the bystanders. The people who are just kind of standing around watching it happen. They too need to walk up to the bully and use a calm voice and tell the bully to stop. And if the bully continues, walk the victim away and report it to a trusted adult. And if the adult doesn't do something, report it to another trusted adult. But when you report it, don't overstate the problem and also don't understate the problem as well. Make sure that you're giving accurate information. And students are often afraid of telling because they're afraid that they're going to be seen as tattling. But there's a difference between telling and tattling. And the difference has to do with telling, you're getting someone out of trouble, but with tattling, you're getting someone into trouble. So I thought what we could do is use the emoji balls to model some bullying. So go and pick a couple friends. And why did you pick these three?
I choose him because he's funny and I have funny friends, and then I have happy friends and I have fashionable friends.
Okay, you got some stylish friends? Okay, well I'm going to choose this emoji ball because he looks a little angry. Like he might be, or she might be someone who would maybe say unkind things. So we're going to pretend that we are out at lunch or out at break, and my not so nice emoji ball approaches your very fashionable and stylish emoji ball and says some things such as, "Oh, that bow in your hair, it is so ugly. I do not like it at all. That does not look cute." What could you do? What could you say?
Please stop.
And if I continue and I tell you how my little sister wore it 12 years ago, what could you do?
Leave.
Leave. And where are you going?
To tell an adult.
And if the adult doesn't do something?
Then tell another adult.
Very good, very good. So let's pretend it's the next day and I come back up to you and I am still saying very unkind things to you about your bow and how ugly and hideous it is. What else could happen? What could our bystanders here do?
Happy friend could say, stop, please.
I really like the way that both instances you looked me in the eye, you used a calm voice, and you told me to stop. But I'm going to continue, and I'm going to tell you how awful that bow is because I really want to humiliate you. What could our bystanders do again?
Let's go.
Let's go. Good. And you're going to roll away? Yeah. And where are you rolling off to?
The teacher.
To go tell a trusted adult. Very good. Good. So, Kendra, what is one thing that you took away from our lesson today?
That you need to look your bully in the eye and tell them, please stop, or
And what kind of voice would you use?
a calm voice.
A calm voice. And if they don't stop?
Then you walk away in a corner.
Very good, very good. Well, thank you so much for coming into my office and listening to my presentation. Have a fabulous day and enjoy the rest of your day. You can head back to class. Thank you.